Is this on? Okay, so up next we have something a little different at BION. They say laughter is the best medicine, and we found one of the best comedians out there who brings in the intellectual comedy. This gentleman is so great at his art that many times I find his jokes, I'm laughing at him 3 days later because I finally got it. Because it was so deep and so intellectually driven that I was like blown away. So I really wanted to bring him into the space and share him. So ladies and gentlemen, Hans Kim.
And then as the person goes up, if they choose to do the podium, which everyone has except for the last guy, I just...
Hello, Bitcoins. It's good to be here. My name is Hans Kim. That's my real name. My parents named me Hans because they didn't want kids to make fun of me for having a German name. So they gave me an Asian. What? I messed up already. Because they didn't want me to make fun of me for having an Asian name, so they gave me a German one. And it worked like a charm. They had no idea I was Asian. And I didn't get bullied. I asked Jaden a little bit about Bitcoin and what I could humor you guys with, and he said that the markets aren't doing very well right now. So you guys are all going to be poor soon. That's great, because I can relate to that. You're already poor? What's that? I have some investment advice for you guys, Postmates.com. If you apply, you get $200 extra with my promotion code that you can use to buy more Bitcoin, whatever you guys do in your free time. I'm a huge nerd. People were like, yeah, you're book smart, but I'm street smart. Oh, you're smart in a way that's not measurable or comparable? Not convenient for you. Maybe you're not smart. Maybe you're dumb and you're insecure about it, and that's why you committed aggravated assault. Stop punching me, it hurts. Thank you for turning off the lights. That's ideal. I like the bedroom feeling for comedy. Feels like I'm about to romance you guys. Thank you for turning it on again. Let's do half on, half off. That's what she said. Whoa. You guys are wild over here. This isn't like a normal business meeting. Asking about porn and weed. You guys are wild. This is love business. I think capitalism's great if you want to play it, but don't make everyone play your stupid game. I like Fortnite. I don't make your grandma play it. Take away her house if she loses. Burn capitalism taken down. I deliver Postmates. I like to deliver Postmates in my college sweatshirt. That way people can see that the system isn't working. Here's your slave meal, man. Please tip. Work off tips. Sometimes when I don't feel good about myself, I go to a building with a revolving door and I make rich people spin me around. Wiggy, I paid for your bailout. Class warfare. I think it's funny that Tanner is a white person's name, you know? Tanner than what? It should be like, hey, this is my Mexican friend Tanner. It's my black friend Tanis. I love being Asian, but people make fun of us. My friends make fun of me for my culture eating dogs, which I understand can be very shocking. Because in America, dogs are treated like family members. But in Asia, we treat our family members like family members. It's this weird little custom we have where instead of buying an animal, we just love our grandma. Unless she's a baby girl, in which case we throw her in the river. But everyone else we treat really well. It's hard to date. I don't know if you Bitcoiners are dating. I'm dating. It's hard to date as an Asian man because everyone thinks Asian women are beautiful, but not a lot of people think Asian men are beautiful, which doesn't even make any sense. How do you think Asian women are created? Me fucking. If you have sex with me, our children will be very beautiful. Half of them. The other half will be great engineers, and that's important too. I'm a crucial part of the sexy process. Please stop trying to skip me. I think women are very beautiful. I don't think I could ever have sex with a gentleman. Sorry, sir. I've never looked at a beautiful woman and been like, man, she's gorgeous, but is there a version of her that's bigger and hairier and has less kindness? I want to put that in my butthole. Never happened, straight as fuck. My homophobic friend was like, dude, we're so lucky we're not gay. Can you imagine if most of the gender we were attracted to wasn't attracted to his back? I was like, whoa, can't even imagine. A bunch of losers. Yeah. I am looking for a girlfriend. I want to find a woman who is intellectually stimulated by the mental exercise of finding me attractive. You know, like a woman who's into puzzles. Holy shit, you're wearing that tonight? Okay, I can figure this out. Let's do this. You're a trooper. I am single. I have yet to meet my soulmate. I'm beginning to think maybe it's her fault. She needs to get out more. She seems like a loser. I think I can do better. This one lady told me that her vagina was a 3D printer. She's like, my vagina's a 3D printer because it can make a baby. I was like, that's not even accurate. Your womb is a 3D printer. Your vagina is a tray. Schematically. It's not even a very good 3D printer. It only prints one thing with lots of errors. It takes 9 months to print. And the whole time it's printing, it's complaining. Now I'm going to look for a printer. I did not see any trays that night. Trays that night. I love the future. I think technology is cool. You know, cryptocurrency. Yeah. I don't understand all these backwards people. They're like, huh, kids these days. Back in my days, we used to be able to look each other in the eye and convince each other to commit genocide. Children, they don't even know the joys of being in a mob anymore. Ah, come on, Timmy, the minorities are right there. Get off your phone. Yeah, old man, we're more advanced than you. I'm using my smartphone to find best hentai porn, so I'm better than you. Love technology. I love being Asian. I love race. Race is pretty cool. I'm not racist, of course. I'm a minority. How could I be? It's impossible. I don't even see race. I only smell it. It's a cool trick. I'm not a racist. I mean, I hate people too. I just get to know them first. You hate people for their skin. I hate people for their souls. I do deal with racism from time to crops up, you know, no one's perfect. I was on a plane and I saw a dude reading a book in Arabic, and it kind of freaked me out. But then I saw him fold the corner of the page and put it back in his bag, and I was like, oh, thank God, he's got future plans. He's got a book to finish. So that's a little bit about me. I love being Asian because whenever someone is racist to me, I'm like, oh, you hate respectful people who keep to themselves. Okay, good luck finding an affordable car. We're trying so hard. I love the Black Panther movie. I think that's a great movie because it gave black children a hero they could look up to. And not just someone like Michael Jordan or Serena Williams or Venus Williams or Oprah or Will Smith or Kofi Annan, Nelson Mandela, Thurgood Marshall, Frederick Douglass, W.B. Du Bois, Malcolm X, MLK, Rosa Parks. Now they have a fake person that dresses like a cat. So they've been done. What is he, an Asian schoolgirl? With cat ears. I'm just jealous. I love that movie. When are they coming out with an Asian superhero? Huh? The Yellow Panda. When's that movie gonna be made? The Chinese gonna eat your furniture. Panda. It's so slow. It's hardy. It's hard to tackle him. I do love tackling people. I practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's like normal Jiu-Jitsu, except you try to give your opponents a Brazilian. You can only play like once a month. There's a regrowing phase for the pubic hair. I think women are the sexiest gender in the human race. Definitely in the top 72. Ladies. I'm very gender fluid. I am biologically male, but my bullies identify me as a pussy. I do not consent to this gender. I do not care. Very progressive city, New York City. I saw a bicyclist who identified as an automobile. That's not an engine. Well, you have to call them Kia. I love the subways. I wish the subway announcers were more honest. You know, this is a Brooklyn-bound D train. The next stop will be the middle of this tunnel for no reason. Which is like a view here. It's a nice view. It's a tunnel. It's dark. You know what they say on the subways? If you see something suspicious, say something suspicious. I saw an unattended package. I went up to an MTA employee. I was like, the weather in Belgrade is very rainy. And crisis was averted. I don't like it when homeless people beg for change. So what I usually do is I switch cars. That way you can say no to him over and over again. To his face. Whoops, wrong direction, sorry. Sometimes I'll switch 2 cars in front of him and do his whole act before he gets there. Really, make him speak from the heart this time. I do stand-up comedy, which I think is very difficult. You know, sometimes I would show as a painter, because I've never been painting a picture, and have the canvas be like, boo! That doesn't look like a tree, draw something Asian. I did a bunch of Asian jokes before. I don't understand all the sayings in English. They say, don't drop the soap. That's not even helpful. It should be, don't pick up the soap. You can drop as much soap as you want. You know, just bending over where they really get you. Even if you don't drop the soap, you'd still get assaulted. You just have really clean hands while it happened. Where are these prisoners like, man, I want to get that kid, but he never drops the soap. Oh, does he have a butthole? I don't know. English is a very difficult language to learn. I don't understand all these people who want everyone to speak English. You want everyone on this bus to be able to communicate with you? Gross. Don't talk to me. I'm suspicious of those people because they're never the people that want to have a conversation with a foreigner. You know, they're never like, learn to speak English so I can better get to know your culture. This language barrier is killing me. Oh, you just want your lottery ticket 10 seconds faster? Wait, you dirty redneck? Culture war. Oh no, I love rednecks. Rednecks are amazing because they can adapt to any survival situation that you put them in. Except a situation where everyone has equal rights. That kind of fucks them up. You can live in a swamp with an alligator, why can't you live in a cul-de-sac with a minority? Figure it out. Have you tried smiling? Yeah, that's effective. I have a lot of people try to give me dating advice, like, dude, you need to learn how to talk to girls. Maybe girls should learn how to listen to Hans. Why don't you want to hear about the Federal Reserve? It affects us all. So I'm single. I love Tinder, because Tinder's not really a dating app, it's more like a smartphone game, where if you win, you get to touch a woman. I'm never playing Candy Crush again. Damn, Tanya's the hardest boss. I don't understand homophobia. People are like, it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. But Adam and Eve were a terrible couple, biblically. You know, first of all, they disobeyed God and they ate a fruit they weren't supposed to eat, which is kind of gay. And then they disobeyed God and they raised Cain and Abel. And Cain murdered Abel. So why are we taking parenting advice from people who raised a murderer? There are only 3 other people on earth. You killed a quarter of the world's population. You're a startup, get your shit together. All right, I think I'm done. Anyone have questions? All right, thank you guys.